Earthquakes is probably the single biggest question we get, and people don't realize that like earthquakes are primarily a surface phenomenon. They're like waves on the ocean. And if you're in a tunnel, it's like being in a submarine in the ocean. There could be a hurricane on the surface, but in the submarine, everything is quiet and smooth. And that's actually how it is for tunnels. And when there have been major earthquakes, such as there was a Mexico City earthquake, they used the tunnels for evacuation. Because all the roads were disrupted. And it wouldn't be possible to have a subway tunnel in LA, which a lot of people do not realize exists, but there is a subway in LA. But it would not, if earthquakes were dangerous, there's no way that a subway in LA would be approved. Japan is very seismically active and has one of the best subways in the world. Sinkholes, yeah, I think would we agree that if you could actually detect with any instrument, detect that there's been a ground movement, we will take corrective action and then ask you for what that instrument was. Because it's really, there will be no change in, no sinkholes, no nothing. You dig the tunnel, you put in super strong reinforcing segments, and those maintain the diameter that you've cut out of the ground, and there's no volume change. And so as a result, sinkholes are not a factor. Our tunnels will just basically go below the metro tunnels, so there will not be any interference with the LA subway system. A lot of people that are at the Boring Company are ex-SpaceX or even current SpaceX people. We have a lot of SpaceX engineers that are either kind of working at SpaceX and the Boring Company or full-time at the Boring Company. And so we get to use rocket technology to build tunnels and apply some pretty advanced techniques to tunnel technology, which hasn't generally gotten a lot of love. So we're really taking world-class engineering talent, applying it to this problem, and seeing if we can make some headway.